Um, Good morning, everyone, and then thank you and welcome to yet another session. It's always nice to have you guys. And for those of you that are new to this session, this is basically um a market outlook session where we basically talk about what we are expecting from the market for the day. We do it on the daily, Tuesdays to Fridays, and then for those that like to actually watch it again after the session, the videos of this, I always post the videos on my YouTube channel and then I send the links on the group chat. And if you're not on the group chat, I'll send the link so that you can join. Before we begin, let me send the link. Okay. And I'll drop the link in the chat section. Yeah, someone wants me to take a look at UJ, but then I'll look at my pairs first, then I'll look at your pairs. So if you are not on the group chat, you can use the link and join. So let's look at fundamentals. As usual, we'll start with fundamentals to know what's news we have, if we're going to have any distortion in the markets. For now, there's really nothing because the high impact news already happened by 2:30 a.m. That was on AUD. We have mid impact news. All these ones are low impact news. We have mid impact news on, around 1:30 on the USD, but this will barely move the market. Unemployment claims and then this thing, Philly Fed manufacturing index and then existing home sales by 3 p.m. Well, that's not a problem. That's not going to be a problem. So let's take a look at our charts. Let's start with this. Let's start with AED USD. Wow. That's nice. This move already happened. I was expecting, yesterday we had this break in the evening and then I was expecting that retest for a continuation and we already had the retest. I think this was around 5 a.m. Well, we'll look for another opportunity. So basically, what we can look at on AUD now, is basically watch how price is going to behave. Yeah. As you can see, the place we came down to react is actually, let me see, it's actually around the 50% of this thing. Let me drop it around the 50% of this range. Yeah, it's around the 50% of this range. So two things, since price came down here, reacted from here, and then we are having this whole bearish move. If we actually break this low to the downside, then maybe we're actually going to have the continuation of the downtrend. So two things, you guys can watch out for something like this. Yeah. This is what I'm going to be looking at. We already have had that retest. Now what's for the continuation? So if I see a break here, what I'll be expecting against what's a retracement. And what I'll be using to cast this retracement is basically my Fibonacci. Yeah, if I drop my Fib and then see that this structure that was broken is actually in my golden ratio, then it's going to be like an added confirmation. You get, so that's what I'll be looking at for that break and retest, and then we'll take continuation to the downside. You get, so that's what I have on AUD. Sorry, hope I'm not rushing. Hope you guys understand. Hope you guys are with me. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's go to the next one. NZD USD. NZD USD 2 had that retest. Yeah, it had that retest. I even highlighted it yesterday for you guys. We have seen the break and then what the retest. So we already missed the entry on the retest. Now the only thing we can do, same thing as AUD, is what? Wait for the break and what's the retest for what? A continuation. That's the only thing we can do right now. We already missed the entry. The entry was at night. This one was even 6 o'clock, 5 a.m. So I don't know. I wasn't looking at my charts then. Okay. That's basically what I have on AED and NZD. Let's take a look at the other USDs, Euro USD and GBP USD. Okay, someone said he's in the trade. Okay, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. It's the same thing on Euro USD. We've missed all the entries. This one was around 5 a.m. So I hate it when I miss a trade during Asian session. But definitely we're gonna have another opportunity.
Like, so is it possible to set a limit order? Like, see now you've checked three trades and you missed their entries. Like, do you go aggressive, like set limit order just in case or something?
No, I have to wait for
execution?
another opportunity. I have to wait for another opportunity.
No, like this one now, like, you know, before you woke up now, the trades
Okay,
already
yeah.
hit your target.
It's because I was not really, I was thinking, yeah, I did not see that I did not check fundamentals. What actually made that move fast is actually the fundamentals I had on EUD. Do you get? Normally Asian session is always slow. You get? So I hardly rate Asian session, but then some moves actually happen with Asian session. I was expecting that move here to happen today, this morning, around 7 or 8. Do you get? That's why I did not bother setting my orders. And another thing, I hate setting orders before I sleep. Because sometimes they just happen and then they go and hit your stop loss. And then in the night, the spreads are always wide. You get? So I don't know. I prefer catching my trades while I'm awake in the afternoon. Yeah, okay. Like this person was actually awake, so he actually caught the move around 12:45 a.m. I wasn't. I slept very early yesterday. I was really tired. I had a lot of work to do. Anyways, this one too is just doing that whole downtrend ish. So we had kind of like let me see. Okay, around the news release. So yeah, we had like kind of like a break and then a retest. I think we saw this yesterday. Another break and then what, a retest with a very nice doji candlestick. Another what's break and then a retest. You get. And one thing you guys should pay attention to is here. See this break and retest is exactly at this structure that was broken. See what's nice entry criteria, very nice bearish pin bar. And then now it's actually coming to hit TP1. So you guys can, if you see this kind of thing next time, it's actually a very nice trade. This is like one of the best setup you can see in the market. After the close of this candle, you can just enter, stop loss above the candlestick, and TP1 just a very nice trade. Anyways, too bad I did not catch that one. But I know I'm going to see another opportunity. Two things, yeah? Two things. If the market breaks to the downside, you can wait for that what retest and what the continuation. If it doesn't break and then goes above towards break this high here, this lower high to the upside here, you can still wait for what a retest and what a continuation. So that's basically what you can look at. That's how you should actually wait and look for what opportunities. So that being said, let's go to GBP USD. Hope you guys understand what I just said about Euro USD.
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at GBP USD. GBP USD. GBP USD did not retrace deep like we expected. So it's very sad. Very, very sad. Not retrace deep like we expected. But now it actually came inside this our zone. This zone I was telling you guys to watch out for. See that it actually came inside and what reacted from there. You guys are seeing, yeah? Do you guys remember this zone I told you about? This one here. This area here. And you guys can see that actually price came inside and then what reacted from there, but then it not really push back up. It just reacted, just small reaction, and then now it's coming down. What you can do here, what you can do is actually just flow with the market, yeah? Since we have created a lower high, the next thing is what creation of a lower low and then another lower high. So we can, what if you see that break to the downside, what we can expect is what? The what retest and what? The continuation. Do you guys understand? But then if we actually break it to the upside, same thing, retest and then what? A continuation. That's basically what you can look at on GBP. Okay. Someone said I should check EU later. This so like you want me to like keep an eye on it so that when the opportunity starts, I can let you guys know, yeah?
That would be nice though.
Okay, now I'll keep an eye on it. I'll do this thing. I'll keep an eye on it. Let me see. Let me see how Euro USD is. Let's see. 1H. Okay. So basically, I'll set a distance here, an alarm here, an alert here. So once price gets there, I'll know because those are the places I'm looking at, and then another one at the top here. So let's see. Either ways, any place it breaks out of would know. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep an eye on it.
So do you use what's it called? Paid trading view now?
Yes.
How much do you pay a month?
Approximately 7,500.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's $14. $14. So it's 7,500 thereabouts. Depends on the bank card you use to pay, Sha. I use Zenith Bank, so it's 7,500, around 7,300 and something. They charge me. But anytime I'm making the payment, I always fund the account with 7,500.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I've looked at all my pairs, and you guys can start dropping pairs. Okay, someone dropped UJ earlier. Let's take a look at USDJPY. Oh, USDJPY is a bit tricky. We have a shift on USDJPY. Yeah. Okay, someone said I should take a look at BTC on the 15 minutes. Okay, let's look at UJ first. UJ, yeah, we had a shift in market structure here. Yeah, we had a push, pull back. We broke structure to the downside, but then we immediately broke the lower high to the upside. That's what the shift in market structure. And as you can see, price actually came into that area. We had small rejection, but then now this candlestick is, what's the time? It's 8:15. We might actually still see that rejection because all these initial candlesticks, that's how they behave. Right? This video is supposed to be on YouTube. Doing slangs. Anyhow, yeah. Let's take a look at this. Yeah. I really don't know what entry criteria this pair actually takes, but then if I were taking a look at this pair, then I would have entered after the close of this pin bar here and dropped my TP here and then my stop loss below, which I would have, my stop loss would have been hit almost immediately. But then you can still pay attention, yeah, to this stuff. We have what? A shift in market structure. What we should expect is what? A retest and then what? A continuation. But then we had that criteria here. We had that bearish candle here, but then immediately we got stopped out. You get. So now if we see another opportunity, I think this, I don't really know what entry criteria work with this pair the most, but those of you that trade it, I don't know, you can pay attention, and if you see that's your entry criteria that works best with it, you would take that buy. You get. Because entering aggressively, I can see the whole thing is doing one kind. Up to now is still what? Up to now is still showing bearish strength. So yeah, two things. You can, instead of using the entry criteria on the 15 minutes here, you can wait for it on the 1 hour if you see it. But if you don't see it, then fine. If the market breaks to the downside, you can expect the retest of this flow for what's the continuation. Do you get? That's one way you can do it. So either ways, this one, if this one here doesn't work, this retest and continuation doesn't work, and price breaks it to the downside, you can expect what? The retest, the break to the downside and then the retest for your continuation. And then you can take a sell at the continuation. So that's basically what I see on USDJPY. So now, yeah, someone said I should. Do you understand the whole USDJPY analysis? Do you guys understand it? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at BTC. Someone said I should look at BTC on the 15 minutes. Let's see. Someone said it formed the double bottom and then it came and then it tested and continued. Yeah, it's actually true. We had a double bottom here. First bottom, second bottom, neckline, retest of neckline, and then continuation. That's nice. Okay. Oh, someone wants me to look at NASDAQ. I really don't trade indices. Like, honestly, I don't know if technical analysis work on them. Honestly, I don't know what strategies work on them, except you just want me to take a look at it from my own perspective, which I will, but NASDAQ 100. Stuff is disappointing me. I'm not really NASDAQ 100. Wait, though, which one is the NASDAQ that I'm supposed to look at? NASDAQ. I don't trade it, so I don't even know which one. Is it okay? There's NASDAQ 100 here. Let me see, someone said something. It had a crazy drop yesterday. So this is the crazy drop of yesterday. Yesterday, I think we had fundamentals now. And why the crazy drop here? We can, I don't know, if I'm going with my own technical analysis here, I'll be looking for a test here. I'll be looking for that retest here. And then what's a continuation? So this will be the area I'll be looking at. If you drop your Fibonacci, you see that that area is actually inside the golden ratio. But this is stocks, so I don't really know. Stocks really work more with fundamentals. I feel they work more with fundamentals than technicals, so I don't really know. But honestly, you can just pay attention to this area. If price comes and then reacts from here, yeah, let me even set an order here. I'll see if it works. Then maybe I'll start paying attention to this stuff. Anyways, is there any other pair you guys want me to take a look at before we end the session? Any other pair?
Check on good.
Okay.
You.
Good lovers. Let's see, good. Sorry, I opened the wrong provider. I don't use Oanda. I'm always using what's it called? FXCM. Okay, someone drops AC, AD card. NZD. I've already looked at NZD USD. So I think the analysis we had on gold yesterday actually played out. Yeah. We said we should look at, yeah, it actually played out. So who caught the sell? Price came here. We said we wait for what's price to get here and then what's take the sell. Right now, the sell is happening. Did anybody take the sell? Nobody. Okay. You people, I'll do analysis for you on gold. I don't trade gold, so I don't pay attention to it. I do it for you guys, so you guys should be the ones paying attention to it. I don't trade it, so I really don't try looking at it.
Yeah, sorry. I got this cell yesterday.
Okay, took the sell. That's nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, two things you can expect: a break to the downside for a continuation of the downtrend, or a break to the upside. Yeah, for price to fail to reach down here and then we break this high here. These are the two places you should be looking at. This high here, this lower high, and this lower low. Any one price breaks first. So that's basically for those looking for new opportunities, those are the two places you should pay attention to. So someone said AC, that's AED card. AED card. AUD card is almost the same thing as them other AUDs. Wait for price to break this low. Price is already breaking the low, but then we have not seen a full candle closure below. So if we see that candle close below, then what we can do is what? Expect this, and then we'll retest for a continuation. Someone said US 30. I told you guys I don't trade indices. So the person that said AED card, do you understand this? It's very simple. Do you understand it? The person that said AED card.
Euro AUD.
Okay, so someone said US 30. Let's look at US 30. You guys are actually pushing me beyond my limits. I like that. Let's see. US 30. I'll use FXCM. FXCM is oh god. I hate this kind of price action. I really don't know what strategies work with these things. Because yeah, if it was my normal analysis, this is where I'll be expecting price to come and react from. Because it's more of like a neckline, like a double top, maybe a triple top. 1, 2, and then kind of like 3, then a break. Supposed to expect a retest, but then now we're having what? A very premature retracement. Yeah, we are having this kind of like very short retracement and then a break. Okay, I actually have a strategy that I use with short retracements, yeah? What I do with short retracements is that I have not actually taught this in the mastery class, mastery 2 guys, but I think mastery 1 guys know, yeah? What I do with short retracements is, yeah, I wait for that candlestick that close below this area here. Once that candlestick closes, yeah, actually, let's say it's this candlestick that closes and then hypothetically it closes at this point that it is now, yeah. I'll take that sell here, immediately the candle close, yeah, and then drop my stop loss below the candlestick and aim for a what? A 2RR. Do you get? So you can actually do it like that, but I don't know if this is basically how I analyze currency pairs. I don't know if this stuff works with indices too. Do you get? But that's how I actually trade short retracements. Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand? Are you guys with me at all?
Okay, so on US 30, right?
Yes, yes.
When you talked about the premature retest.
Yes.
So I don't know. I've used this strategy once, but it was just for a scalp.
Okay, this
now,
whole short retest strategy, yeah.
No, like the breaking market structure, the power of 3.
Power of 3.
Okay, so
there's no power of 3 here, except you are talking about the top.
It's on a massive downtrend, yeah. Like
yes,
if you look from the higher time frame. Now, but then most times what I do is just scalp for this indices.
Yeah, it's actually in a downtrend. I really don't trade indices. I don't know anything happening with it.
If you go down to the 1 hour time frame, you'd see that the current pace, the current demand that took price a little bit up, then forming the triple top. I mean, how many is this? Before the supply that broke it down to the downside again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the 3,260. Yeah, that place you have your rectangle.
Anyhow,
you could see that it's on the short term. Before it was on the short term uptrend.
Yes,
like
yes.
Then broke down.
Yeah.
So now what I'm expecting is price to react at this particular demand zone. If it doesn't, then you know that it's continuing down. But then this pair moves in a very funny way.
Actually.
Like let's say news comes out today now. It will take you up, it will take you down. You don't know when.
That's basically what, how stocks behave. Yesterday we had inflation news. We had CPI news. So that's what caused. I'm guessing that's what caused this thing. Anyway,
But the money is quite impressive.
what? Yeah, I don't know. The money is impressive, and then the rate at which you take it out is still impressive.
I swear. If
It's
you got balls, trade it. If you don't, just leave
no,
it.
I don't know. I even cryptos that I hold cryptos. I don't move high. I'm not someone that likes this whole, I don't know. It's like every time
Erratic volatility.
you're on the edge every time. I don't like it. It's not healthy. Over time, it will start affecting your health too. Anyways,
all instruments are volatile. Volatile.
yeah, they are, but not like this. Not like this. These other ones, I am like, I don't know, it's something I'm used to. I'm used to this kind of volatility, you get. Not the
I
one.
actually see price, most times maybe from next week, because the price action here is quite slow.
Yeah,
and
this
today
week is very
Thursday.
slow. Yeah.
So I don't think price will break it to the downside, because if you look at it from the higher time frame,
Are you
right, we
talking
have reached
are you talking about GBPUSD?
no US 30.
Oh, I really don't trade it. Honestly, I really don't care. But anyhow, just the strategies that work best with it here. Just master it. That's all. Just refine it and master it. That's all.
No
So
problem.
anytime I'm ready
I
to,
think I should keep an eye on that.
anytime I have a fatter account that can withstand it, I'll come and meet you.
That's true though.
Yeah. Anyways,
I've been looking at GU since, but I don't
GU.
know.
This is
I've
basically
not
what I have on GU. Yeah, GU is more of like, it's, I don't know. It's kind of like it's still inside this 4 hour range. Yeah, from here to here. Do you understand? It's still inside this range. So I feel everything happening here is what's a complex correction. Do you get? Do you understand? It's that complex correction. So two things. You can highlight this top here, this high here, and then this low here. Now,
Only thing is, I had this trade though. I watched this trade make move on me. Like I wanted to enter, but I couldn't. Let me
you
show you my
hesitated.
screen. I still have it.
I also missed this. I swear to
I didn't
God.
miss it. I was watching the trade move because I used a trend line, because I noticed the linear depression, like the way it went down.
I was thinking it broke to the upside, like it will buy, like there's one liquidity at one point there after the short retracement, there is a liquidity up. So once he retests that line back, so I was scared of, should I take this trade or I should not take it? I just leave it.
Anyways, okay. What were you?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let me spotlight. Let me spotlight for everyone. Okay, see your screen.
I was able to. This is 4 hour time frame, but then I went down to the 1 hour time frame rather,
Okay.
and I could see, like a connection from the first breakdown to a major supply zone from the 4 hours that took the major support here.
Okay.
Right. Now you could see how price respected the line, the way it went down, retest went down. So breaking it down to the upside on the 1 hour time frame, I actually caught this trade because of this. This is like inverted hammer.
Okay.
On closer to the downtrend. So most times I've seen it happen a couple of times. So I saw this trade, but I just felt like maybe it's another crazy move that's just going to hit your stop loss, and I watched this thing move massively, like straight up 223 pips in the same day.
That was last week now.
Yes,
17th May.
that's what I'm saying.
17th May. Anyways, what year currently?
17th May, yes, last week. On Monday.
Okay, yeah, it was on. It wasn't on Monday. 17th. Yeah, 7. Was it on Monday?
17th is Monday now.
Hey.
Hold on. 17th. Okay, Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. what's using the current price action, yeah? This is what you can do, yeah? I've highlighted the bottom, that's the lower low here, and then the lower high at the top here. So this is what you can, if we see price break to the downside, price is already reacting here like it's want to reject and then what's continue to the upside. But I won't take this buy here because this is a downtrend, so I won't be taking a buy. If we see that break, if we see,
That's why I was scared to take the buy.
yeah, if we see the break to the downside, yeah, we can wait for what a retest and what a continuation to the downside. Or if we see what the break to the upside, then we can what expect a retest and what a continuation. Either way, that's basically what I have on GBP. We have just 4 minutes remaining for this session. So I'll start rounding up now.
I think price has shifted a little bit.
On
some extent.
GU,
Yes.
nah, there's really nothing on my 1 hour time frame, except you're talking about the 15 minutes.
Yes, 15 minutes time frame, but then it's just I'm waiting for probably for it to correspond with the higher time frame.
Wow.
Because
Anyways.
if you look at it here, oftentimes price coming back to this my zone because I had this marked up because of this short-term pullback that had a lot of money on it. Where is it again, sir? Okay, this triple top here. Seeing it retest it, normally you would have said, okay, let me enter for buy down to the previous high, but it broke it down to the downside on the 0.61 Fibonacci, as if you use the fib level. I don't know. Market these days is just weird sometimes, to be honest. I don't know if it's the war. Because if you go down to the lower higher time frame, daily time frame, you see that there is a support level that it's on, or demand zone rather.
Can I tell you something? Yeah, honestly, don't worry about all these others. Use the current. See, over time, price don't really change. You see that this price changes. If you look at it, like from the let's say the monthly time frame, so you just see that it's just inside what a range. Do you get?
Yeah.
Do you get? So always go with what's the present, what's market structure. If I start worrying about, I can't start worrying about the monthly moves and the rest. Now it's not my business. I'm a day trader. Do you understand? Worry about what's the current market, what's price action, the current price action. Do you get? That's just it. Don't worry about all this other stuff. If you start worrying about all that other stuff, then you're not taking any trades. Honestly. Don't worry about it. Just go to your just go to your low, your mid time frame and what worry about the current price action. That's all. Anyways, this class is remaining 1 minute. So like I said, I'll be rounding up now. Please, like I used to say, always keep an open mind with the markets. And thank you all for attending this session. I'm really grateful. It's always nice having you guys. And please, if you've not joined the other group I sent, subsequently, I'll stop sending the link to the mastery class. I'm having some bottlenecks. And I'll be sending the link to this session on the group chat, on the other group chat. So if you've not joined, you can join it. I dropped it in the chat section. Yeah, I'm going to paste it again. If you've not joined, join it. And then please guys, always keep an open mind with the market, and please keep your risk management and trade management rigid and very strict. You guys understand? And please don't let your past trades influence your future trades, the decisions you make about your future trades. That's where I would like to, that's what I used to end this session. And please, you guys should stay safe. And thank you once again. Catch you guys tomorrow, same time. Yeah? You guys should stay safe and have a very peaceful day.
Okay, you too.
If you have anything, you can DM me.